Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to introduce yourself in the comments. Now, what do you do when you've got loads of short stemmed flowers? Some of these have come from a vase I had last week, and others are casualties from the lawnmower accidents in our garden. I'm Julie from Julie Davis Flower Workshops and Flower Start, the online flower arranging classes. When I've got loads of short stemmed flowers, I like to rescue them and get a little bit more life out of them and arrange them in jam jars. As with any vase, your jam jars need to be really clean. I've just washed all of mine, all set to go. Perhaps you've just got a single jam jar, but I do think things look best when you can group your jars and flowers together. I've made this little riser, and that's where I keep my collection of jars, and if I need to move them, I can just pick them up and move them all in one go. And if you fancy making your own riser, check out the video show notes and I'll give you the link to the website on my shop, and you can download the video playbook, which includes this project and 2 others, which I think you're going to love. Now, if you are using small jam jars and bottles to arrange flowers in, the trick is how to get your water into your containers without it spilling everywhere. What I like to do is fill up a jug of water from the tap and then use a kitchen funnel, and that way you won't get any spills. In the next few days you'll need to keep an eye on your jars and just top them up with more water as and when needed. I'm going to start with my garden casualties first. These flowers got nipped by the lawnmower. I've got lambs here. It's a pretty grey foliage that has quite tiny insignificant flowers. Recut the stems. Now, this is on a really short stem. It's a pot marigold or calendula. And as long as it's in water, it doesn't matter how short the stem is. Slightly taller sweet william. Take off any leaves that are going to be in the jar. And the lovely yellow wallflower. You don't even need to fill all your jars up, but they do add to the overall appearance of your arrangement. I've only got 1 flower in each so far, but I can build that up because I've got lots of other short stem flowers left over from an arrangement I did last week. I got some ears of corn I picked up on a walk. I'm going to trim off this extra leaf here. I've also got a couple of stems of oxeye daisy. We have this growing as a wildflower at the end of our garden. And can you see this yellow dish here? I'm going to cut the flower heads off and float the daisy heads in my dish. And that's a really great way of using even the smallest stem flowers you've got. This flower here is a bladder campion, got tiny white flowers and a huge bulbous bit underneath. Recut the stems and sprinkle it through the jars. More common white campion. Again, it's on really short stems. It was cut longer last week, but every few days I recut the stems just to keep the flowers lasting as long as possible. And the last flowers I've got are these tiny daisies. These look a bit like chamomile flowers. I don't think they are though. that's me done for the moment. They're a really quick and easy way of using short stem flowers. Don't throw them straight in your compost heap. Recut them and arrange them in an assortment of glass jars and bottles. That's all from me for now, and I'll see you next time.